AAA full picture quote today. You'll be glad you did.
The lawyers at BD&J are used to dealing with some pretty big numbers.
I was just walking across the street when I was hit in the crosswalk, but BD&J got me a $28 million settlement.
Call BD&J at 1-800-820-1111 today.
Now at 4, former President Donald Trump has arrived in Florida a day ahead of his federal court appearance in the classified files case. Good afternoon. This is the KTLA 5 News at 4. I'm Pedro Rivera.
And I'm Sandra Mitchell. And today for Samantha Cortese, right now it is 7 o'clock there in Florida, where former President Donald Trump is preparing for really what might be the most important court date of his life.
Mr. Trump is accused of unlawfully keeping classified files and lying to officials who tried to recover them. KTLA 5's Chris Wolf is here. He's been following what's going on and what's happening tomorrow. Chris.
Yeah, big day tomorrow. Pedro, Sandy, officials in Miami are preparing for a potential showdown tomorrow when former President Donald Trump arrives at federal court to hear the charges against him in connection with the alleged mishandling of classified documents.
In our city, we obviously believe in the Constitution and believe that people should have the right to express themselves, but we also believe in law and order.
The mayor of Miami joined other city leaders to talk about the expected surge of demonstrators at the downtown federal courthouse Tuesday when Donald Trump appears in person for his arraignment on federal charges of national security violations and obstruction of justice. Tens of thousands of supporters and opponents of the former president may hit the streets.
And we hope that tomorrow will be peaceful. We encourage people to be peaceful in them demonstrating how they feel.
Make no mistake about it, we're taking this event extremely serious. We know that there is a potential of things taking a turn for the worse, but that's not the Miami way.
Federal prosecutors say Trump illegally stored dozens of highly sensitive documents at his Florida estate, refusing to return them to the FBI and National Archives. The former president traveled to South Florida on Monday. He spoke at rallies over the weekend, calling the case a witch hunt.
As far as the joke of an indictment, it's a horrible thing. It's a horrible thing for this country. I mean, the only good thing about it is it's driven my poll numbers way up. Can you believe that? Way up.
The men and women of the United States intelligence community and our armed forces dedicate their lives to protecting our nation and its people. Our laws that protect national defense information are critical to the safety and security of the United States, and they must be enforced.
Donald Trump faces a total of 37 federal charges. Officials in Miami are now working with state.
KTLA for Live continuing coverage of the indictment of former President Donald Trump. And stay with KTLA for Live continuing coverage of the indictment of former President Donald Trump. For the latest anytime, you can head to KTLA.com or download our free KTLA 5 app.
A promising high school basketball player remembered today after he was killed over the weekend outside a party. This is South LA. As police search for the person who shot Quincy Reese Jr., his family is pleading for anybody with information on that crime to come forward.
KTLA 5's Rachel Menitoff joins us live from Hyde Park with this story. Rachel, it's a heartbreaking one.
An absolutely tragic story, Pedro and Sandy. LAPD is now appealing to the public, asking for help in solving this case and finding the person responsible. And you can see right now, friends, family, community members, they are gathering at Quincy's father's business. He opened up a health food store about a year ago and says his son, Quincy, was his inspiration. Friends and teammates of 16-year-old Quincy Reese Jr. continue to gather outside of Crenshaw High School, a place where Quincy excelled academically and athletically. He was a rising senior and, most importantly, a caring friend.
If there's something going on, we always, bring something together. He was always somebody you could talk to.
Quincy Reese Sr. tells us his son was an honor roll student and was going to take over as captain of the basketball team with plans to play in college.
God allowed me 16 years, and I'm thankful for that.
While Quincy's killer